Good morning, I'm Ron Burgundy with your Colombian National News at 7:33 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Unfortunately, Veronica Corningstone is out today, and Brooke Lehman will be joining us in the studio today.
Thanks, Ron. Our top story is the drug kingpin Pablo Escobar, who was recently shot by the Colombian National Police. More on that with Brick Tamlin.
Thanks, Ron and Brooke. I'm here at the crime scene with Pablo Escobar's body. He was shot and killed here in Medellin, Colombia on December 2nd for evading arrest. Here's the crime scene. It's a gruesome look, so I warn you, young viewers. It's believed that this may be illegal substance. I don't know. Yep, it's him. It's drugs. Back to you.
Thanks, Brick. Always there to help us out. For some reason, there seems to be a pressure change in Colombia causing some kind of face deformality. Brooke?
Anyway, in other related news,
the mayor of Bogota was just shot and killed.
It seems as though it led to riots and a civil war breakout.
That is one of the most charismatic political leaders, Jorge Gayton, the mayor of Bogota, was assassinated on April 9th, 1948, outside his office in the capital of Colombia, Bogota. He was wildly popular for his support by the lower class. The reasons for his murder are still obscure. Here we have Jorge's lawyer. What do you think about this case?
Was, like you said, a wildly popular mayor. It was speculated that he could have gone on to be the president of Colombia, so that in itself could have been a motive for his killer. It is, however, what happened after his death that will truly change history. It was home to El Bogotazo. People took to the streets in riots that led to the destruction and death of about 3,000 casualties. However, this is only the beginning. La Violencia is currently taking place between the conservative and liberal parties. These two groups have already battled in a war of the 1,000 days, so this is nothing new to them. But back to Jorge. He was in the midst of his presidential campaign for the second time. That has obviously come to a halt. He was just about to elect the left-wing government, which is, again, another possible motive for his death. His killer must be found and prosecuted, as it is that he has not been found yet. Thanks, back to you guys at the desk.
Work forgot to pay the rent, so we've been kicked out of our studio.
with a look at Colombia's cultural aspects, we have Brianna Fantana.
She's giving us a look into Bogota's efforts at becoming the center of the Southern American music industry.
Thanks, Ron and Brooke. Colombia's capital, Bogota, aspires to become the main business center of music in Latin America. They want to do this by hosting musical events and displaying the overwhelming talents in their country. By doing this, Colombia will bring together companies, artists, public and private entities, and schools around the culture industry. Currently, Colombian music represents 8% of the world and brought in $11 billion in 2011. The biggest effort in receiving this title was being named the City of Music by the United Nations Educational, Scientific, and Cultural Organization.
A lot of people used to think the earth was flat. Some people used to think eating orange seeds would cause an orange tree to grow out of your ears. Others used to think you could get to China by digging through the earth. And now some people think you can't get a coffee at Starbucks for under $4. Don't be silly. A grande iced coffee is only $1.95. Don't believe everything you hear.
Hey Justin, what you drinking?
Dunkin' Donuts' new fresh hot coffee made only for $1.29.
Oh, well, I'm drinking Starbucks. And look, you can have decaf Pike Place or
Wow!
the breakfast blend.
Thank you.
And guess what else about Starbucks?
What else?
Starbucks has officially unveiled their first store in Colombia, honoring their rich coffee heritage. Colombia will have the first market in Latin America, offering Starbucks Reserve Coffee and the Clover Brewer system. Future plans reveal an estimated 50 stores to be placed all around the country. However, Starbucks respects the country's pride in the coffee industry and is a long-term commitment to Colombian coffee farmers. They will sell coffee grown and raised in Colombia.
You know what? I did hear something. Isn't it that the store located in Bogota sells 100% Colombian coffee, but also allowing customers to experience their name behind brand coffee? Because it is the first time it has been introduced to a Latin American country. This is because while Starbucks wants to get their products on the market, they do not want their to disrupt the cultural background of Colombian coffee. Starbucks wants to give back to the communities it thrives by donating to local youth groups that teach leadership. Now back to CNN News.
Ron Burgundy got sick, so I'm filling in for him.
In other news, right out of Miami, we have the Colombian winner, Paulina Vega. She was the winner of the 2015 Miss Universe contest.
Here we have Justin Matzniff with the story.
Hello, I'm Justin here with CNN News. Recently, Paulina Vega, a 22-year-old from Barranquilla, Colombia, won the 63rd annual Miss Universe pageant on January 25th. I'm actually here with her right now to talk about it. Hola.
Hola.
How do you feel about your country's reaction to your win?
I'm very happy. They danced in the streets, and the president, Mr. Juan Manuel Santos, declared National Day for me, so I'm very happy.
Bueno. Being new to the pageant scene, how was your first experience?
It was very good. I mean, for my first experience, I won Miss Colombia on my first experience and went to Miss Universe, and then I grew up a middle child of 7 children and wasn't paid attention to a lot, but I'm glad to be recognized now. Gracias.
Paulina, what would you like to applaud to the women of Colombia?
I'd just like to say that it demonstrates that in Colombia we have women who are hardworking and intelligent and persevering in the face of obstacles.
Thank you. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Justin.
Today, August 7th, we remember not only a trying battle in Boyacá, but a courageous leader. Brick, bring us back to the past.
Thanks, Ron and Brooke. Hi, I am the female Brick Tamlin, and I got a sex change. Hello, right now I am at the Battle of Boyacá in 1819. Venezuelan leader Simon Bolivar posed as an outstanding military revolutionary figure in all of South American history. In 1819, forces under Bolivar's leadership defeated Spanish royalists at the Battle of Boyacá, resulting in the liberation of the Republic of Colombia. Thanks, back to you guys. You guys have got to start paying the rent.
La Valencia is well underway in the country of Colombia. The dispute is between the Conservatives and the Liberal Party.
This feud is being named the Thousand-Day War. More to this insane national conflict, Brooke.
Thanks, Justin and Brooke. The Thousand-Day War was a civil armed conflict in the newly created Republic of Colombia. The opposing sides were the Conservative Party, who were eventually the winners, and the Liberal Party, who suffered over 100,000 casualties. The war was started over the accusations made by the Liberal Party, saying the Conservatives were maintaining power through fraudulent elections. The situation was worsened by the economic crisis caused by collapsing coffee prices in the international market. The war lasted 3 years from 1899 to 1902. A ceasefire agreement was signed on October 24, 1902, called the Treaty of Neerlandia. The war was formally ended on November 21st, 1902, when a second treaty was signed on the deck of the U.S. warship Wisconsin. The Thousand-Day War did nothing to alleviate the long-standing differential between the liberals and the conservatives. The two sides fought again in the 1940s, and the conflict known as La Violencia. Thanks for watching today's newscast. I'm Brooke Liebman, and that's Ron Burgundy. And we are Colombian National News.
Adios.
Bye.
Stare into the camera.
You're supposed to talk. Thanks, Ron. Our top story today is drug kingpin Pablo Escobar. Was it
Ron Burgundy got sick, so I'm filming in for... God! Hi, I'm not Ron Burgundy. No. Hi, Ron Burgundy got sick, so I'm filling in for him.
You
can't mess up!
I was the middle child of 7.
Paulina, what would you have to say to the ladies of Colombia?
It's women.
AJ, oh my
I'm sorry.
God! I want to go home!
Can I talk?
Oh, wait.
Okay, well, I think I'm dying.
Thanks, Ron and Brooke. I'm the female... I don't
Just
know what
be
to say!
like, I'm Brick Tamlin.
Thanks, Ron and Brooke. On 19... Shit.
Brooke forgot the rent, so we're, again, not in this right studio.
Thanks, Justin and Brooke. The Thousands Day War was a civil conflict. Sorry.
I love Soch class. Guess who's getting dizzy in the bathroom?
We're putting that in and
This
showing it
girl.
to Jeremy Spector. He does.
Well, Gaten, like you said, was a lively.